What's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. Let's dive into a collective reading for the masculine energy. If you're dealing with a masculine energy that could be silent right now, they're pulling away, let's see what's happening that you may intuitively know, but you're maybe just looking for that confirmation. I do feel energetically before I pull any cards that if your masculines are going through a state of silence or they're pulling away, they're laying low, they're maybe on social media less, they're in the hanged man position, okay? So a pause in action. They could be reflecting at this time. They could be also pulling away from people, places, and things that once felt familiar, but it just doesn't now. I feel like a lot of the things that you've experienced on your journey or just through awakening by meeting them, they're now going through a lot of these motions from meeting you. They see things a little bit more deeply, more than they would like to, and it's putting them in a place of isolation. Okay, so let's find out if maybe some of the things you've been picking up on is correct, and hopefully this is also just a guided message to help you to continue to give them space so that they can work through whatever it is they need to without you attracting karma to the connection. Okay, I feel like it is something that they have to work through on their own, but let's go ahead and get some confirmation. What's the masculines dealing with as they're silent on the journey? Okay, so you've definitely, with union, have triggered some kind of deep inner knowing. They don't like it. They find it very uncomfortable that they can feel people out. I feel like this is something that you've awakened within them that makes them want to go into solitude or pull back or isolate. So they could be around like family, friends, and all of a sudden they're seeing people in slow motion. It's like all of a sudden they're noticing like people's mannerisms. And if someone says something, it's like, wait a second, you're lying because you just touched your hand like that. I feel like these are the kind of things that many of your masculines are starting to experience. And again, it doesn't feel good, but it's been happening since some kind of union with you, okay? They could be moving out of confusion and illusion as well. They could have been under this energy very heavily because they weren't able to pick up on people's intentions or the fact that somebody may be deceiving them or lying. Now that they can, it's like they don't want to spend time with anybody. Okay, they've taken off the rose-colored glasses and now it just seems like they can hear people's thoughts. They can, read people's energy. So this may be a lot to do with why it is they're pulling back, okay? Epiphanies and breakthroughs. It's going to take them a while to see a lot of these gifts that are coming through as epiphanies and breakthroughs. I feel like right now it feels like it's a bit of a curse and they associate it with you, which is why they're probably pulling away from you or a little bit freaked out or they want to shut off this connection or forget that they ever met you. But eventually it'll turn into helping them live life in a more abundant, peaceful, magical way. They're not quite there yet in terms of seeing this as a breakthrough, okay? When they start practicing being able to read energy and using it to their advantage, which what I'm seeing with the masculines, it's like really learning to slow things down in slow motion. And instead of reacting, being like, oh God, what the fuck am I seeing here? They just need to observe. Okay, so a lot of them are really stepping out of this kind of knight energy, getting into that king energy of just exuding a lot of strength and patience and knowledge, most importantly, okay? Again, there's that avoidance card, so don't take it personally if they're avoiding you. I feel like it's taking them some time with meeting you, this whole union with you. Sorry guys, I thought I smelled something like burning, but I guess it's maybe like the neighbors cooking or something. Not to say that their cooking smells burnt, that's so bad. Anyways, I just thought I left my stove on, but anyways. But yeah, there's this avoidance card, right? So don't take it personally if they're avoiding you. They are literally being slammed with the illusion of people, places, and things are not all as they seem, okay? And it started happening, or a lot of these things started integrating its way into their lives ever since they met you. Okay, so I feel like it'll take time to pass. There could be like a stalemate in this connection because they're purposely blocking you off. But once they start experiencing these breakthroughs and epiphanies, they'll be open to receiving this connection again. Okay, and they'll be able to understand you a lot better than they did before. Let's see what'll come up for you guys after your masculine is able to kind of just heal from this, okay? So we have trusting you more as well, Divine Feminine, because I feel like right now they don't know who to trust, okay? And you, definitely not trusting you because ever since they met you, shit started going crazy. But when they're able to get a hang of what it is that's going on, I feel like this masculine will dream about you as well. They're going to start seeing you in past lives. They're going to start dreaming of seeing you in different time periods, and that's how they'll start piecing things together. That's why I'm saying do not intervene or try to fix this or explain yourself or help them or give them insights. No, they think that you are crazy right now, okay? But not in a bad way. It's just because a lot of this shit is hitting them. They just feel like, I'm not myself. I don't know why I feel like this. It could feel like an identity crisis. But many of us know on the twin flame journey, it's just the awakening process and how it goes, right? You just have to go with it and roll with it. But it's uncomfortable because it's like, I don't want to have this uncomfortable conversation of telling this person, hey, listen, like, I can't hang around you anymore because every time I'm around you, we go drinking and I spend money and the next day I wake up and I'm in full regret. You know, they're going to have to start having conversations like this. So connection's at a stalemate right now, but I feel like eventually what will come out of that is trust, okay? So the situation is calling for you to have trust, probably you to have trust not to intervene on this lesson, and eventually your masculine will learn to trust why it is you're in their life or why it is you came in to their life, okay? Let me get a message on what it is you should be focused on right now, or what the universe wants you to know about where your energy should be. As your masculine moves through these changes, what should you be focused on? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords here coming through. So do not rack your brain over the separation. Okay, try to celebrate the separation. The person in the background there is like, well, let's ride the wave. And many of you may be feeling like, you know what, I can't pick up on my masculine's energy. I don't know where this is going. You're called to have faith. Trust that the situation is being resolved, okay? I'm going to take these cards out because I feel like it's old cards from the last reading. So let me clear out the deck because we do have the King of Cups here coming up as well. Okay, so well, you know what? These two cards did talk about, you know, the tables turning and the King of Pentacles energy. So a side note, which is why I'm putting the cards to the side, many of you should be focused on like finances, you know, creating stability for yourself. Putting less focus into trying to figure out, help, assist this masculine. And remember, you have a lot of purpose here too. With the information that you've been given so far on the journey, many of you are meant to turn the wheel, use a lot of the abundance and fortune that you've been given to continue to assist the collective in some kind of way. All right, now we also have the King of Cups. Now, for me, the King of Cups is all about trusting. Okay, he looks relaxed, he looks calm. This could be for some of you, if you are experiencing some of this energy, to go near water, ride the wave, be the King of Cups and just enjoy the journey and have full faith and trust. It's like this calm, cool, collected, at peace because all is well. That's what you're being called to focus on. And once you get into this King of Cups energy, most likely then you'll have that vitality returned, okay? But for some of you, the separation could be driving you insane. It's like, what is next? What are they up to? Is this the end of the road? Am I supposed to be focusing on moving on? Is this my twin flame? Maybe it's not my twin flame. The universe is saying, just relax. Don't let this take from you. Ride the wave, you know, let it be known to you, okay? The universe will eventually show you. Let's go ahead and get some cards for the masculines who, again, may just be isolating right now, okay? Universe, what is their best course of action as they move through this awakening? I know that it can be uncomfortable. What is the best course of action for the masculines? What do they need to know? Okay, so we have the Six of Autumn. Six energy is about love. I feel like just remembering to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Okay, so the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money. Your masculines could be worried about money right now. This is all part of waking up. It could be that the job that they're in, even though they make a lot of money there, oh gosh, they do not feel happy there. And before, they would have bared it, right? They would have just been like, whatever. Like, you know, fuck it. Like, sacrifice, like, whatever, just work. But again, since meeting you, they don't like it. All of a sudden, this is a masculine who feels like, why the fuck am I softening up about this shit? Like, who cares about what I love to do or what I'm passionate about doing? Like, I need to make money. Now they're feeling like it needs to be geared towards some kind of passion. But the good they do will come back to them, okay, in terms of following their true calling, okay? The more they invest into that, the more returns come back to them. Okay, and that's the epiphany or the breakthrough that they're starting to have. Wait a second. Like, if you invest more time into your passion and doing things like more on like a solo basis, you attract more money. Okay, and we also have borrowing wisely, repaying a debt. Somebody starting to become more responsible as well when it comes to things like their finances. You also could have awakened this within them, coming towards them in maybe like a Queen of Pentacles energy, somebody who is extremely responsible, grounded. You know your shit, you know what you're talking about. I feel like this is a masculine where it's like you guys could be similar ages, but where they were at when you guys met and where you were at, it wasn't adding up. It's like they feel that you were so much more mature and developed than they were. You were further along in life than they were. So this whole silence is about them really just trying to play catch up. And it's a message about you not intervening in that process. Okay, so I don't know who this needs to find, but I hope it does find you well, and it gives you some kind of peace and clarity with your masculine. Okay, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Okay, bye guys.